The U.S. Mint just released the 2025 Silver Eagle. And we've talked about the OGPs, we've talked about the 70s. But whenever we talk about the new stuff, we get buried with questions. We love getting buried, by the way. Keep it coming on some of the older or more difficult coins to find in the series. Well, at the most recent show, we found the last couple of pieces we needed to have a short conversation here tonight. This one's going to be some fun. So the Proof Silver Eagle goes back to 1986, the very first year of issue. And at that time, the U.S. Mint made two coins. One of them, which is the bullion silver dollar, or mint state, that now is its own collectible today. And then the other was a collector proof. Now, proof is a method of manufacture, not a grade, but again, it's a method on how we get to these beautiful pieces. The difference is a regular circulation strike is a hit it once and go, right? A proof, they polish the dies, they polish the piece of metal, in this case, 1 ounce of pure silver, and then they strike it twice, and the pressure is even more intense than on a single. That gives the ability to have the beautiful mirrored backgrounds you see right here, and the eagle, in this case, floating on the image. Lady Liberty walking across the country with the sky in the background, and it is a beautiful night, right? Because you can see, well, nothing. It's a beautiful mirror. A proof. But since they started making these in 1986, the storyline has evolved. For the first 7 years, San Francisco struck them all. That was 1986 to 1992. Then, surprising all of us, many of you might be included here, 1993, Philadelphia strikes a silver dollar again. And not only that, they put the mint mark P on the reverse for the first time ever in its history. A P mint mark on a silver dollar. We didn't have to mark it if it was Philadelphia, and there it is, above the word fine silver. They made Philadelphia's from 1993 to the year 2000. And then in 2001 forward, they struck West Point. And that's the primary, just like the release 2025 from the mint recently. I chose this year for one reason. And it's a pretty simple reason. I'm a numbers geek. I like coins that all look the same, but one of them is way rarer than all the rest. And you can prove out, because the math is free information and it's right in front of your face. I like those coins. Because if it means there's fewer of this compared to the one next to it, and they're both the same value, they're both gorgeous proofs, why not grab the rarer coin? So this one ranks in the top 10 for mintage figures, but they're all really close. That 450 to 500,000 range, which is a lot of these at that time. Important, but not the important part. In 70 Ultra Cameo, right? There's regular 70 grade. The next step up is Cameo, and then there's Ultra Cameo. So the eye appeal, the quality of strike. This is a double graded coin. Here are the numbers. 70 Ultra Cameo. Out of 549,000 struck today, a quarter of a century later after this was made. We're in 2025. This was in 1999. There are 3,623. Think about that. Right? The rarest Silver Eagle ever made was in 2019, the S Enhanced Reverse Proof. They made 30,000 of those, beating the 95W, which was 32,500. Can you find that coin for 2,500? And we know there's 30,000 of them. This one, we know there was 549,000. But the more important part is a perfect 70. We know only in 40 years has 3,623 known. That's just a big shake of the head, and wow. We did find one of our competitors. They're at 475. So $100 plus more than where we are. We all love to have these rarer coins. But a general statement, many of you might know this, is pre-2000, all the proof silver eagles in 70, all of them, the S's and the P's, all of them are special, very special in 70, Ultra Cameo. If you look at the last 15 years, right? The last 15 years, all of them are over 27,000. If you look at the last 10 years, all of them are over 50,000, most closer to 75. So as time has gone on in the last 25 years, more and more and more Silver Eagles are being sent in for certification, which means more and more coins are becoming perfect. It's a numbers game, a quality game. So if the average today, a 2025, will net, give or take, 75,000 coins when the year is over in 70. That's not a bad number, and we love them. How can a coin that's 25 years older and only have 3,623 sell for less than $100 more? That's the puzzle always. Guys, give me a 30-second clock. I'm down to my last couple of pieces. If you are visiting us via the web, push this one through. This one will sell out in the next few minutes. It's just one of those great pieces. Again, we find them one by one by one. I wish, hey, I need you to send me 10 more. Yeah, like that happens. I wish it could make our lives easier all across the globe. But tonight, the real key is not $4.75 for the rarity of this coin, which is reasonable. Tonight, we're doing some butt kicking. We're at $299.95 while they last.